sure that everything that I do aligns with my purpose, aligns with my mission. Because when you're mission driven, you kind of got those blinders on. And you focus on the objective, you focus on what you're gonna get accomplished. And that's one of the things that Duke and myself, we have a lot in common. It's giving back, it's focusing on our objective to turn our community around. For 40 and 50 years, we've seen the city of Gary go through a decline, and it's gonna stop with this generation right here. It stops with this generation, and we're gonna make sure that's gonna happen.
So Duke, you've been through a lot, but you know, you're here. What's the lesson in life that you want people to learn from your experience?
You can't never give up, man. You gotta always be able to take whatever you can do and make a positive situation out of it. And it's gonna make you feel better about yourself, and it's gonna make everybody that's around you that really care for you, that really support you, gonna see the change.
And what you dream for the future?
Oh man, I'm gonna fight again, and I just want to continue to give back. I just care about giving back right now because, you know, I believe that's what I was born to do. So any type of way I can help, I'm helping. It might be a conversation to anyone. I was just at a restaurant just 2 hours ago, and the lady just talked to me because she said she felt something about my head.
So, you're both from Gary. There's a lot of history in Gary. What's gonna happen for Gary based on what y'all wanna do for Gary?
Number one, when people talk about turning communities around, they talk about only jobs, only bigger businesses. And that's a piece of the puzzle, right? But they don't talk about investing in the people, empowering the people. I'm a sole believer, if you empower people to become leaders, empower them with the leadership skills, they're not gonna look to just one person to make things happen. They want you empowering them to make things happen on their block, in their school, at their place of worship, in their nonprofit. It don't matter where they are. So building people up, giving them the skills, giving them the resources, like with the work we're doing with the commission. We're talking about police reform. We educate communities about that so they can go ahead and lobby against the policies that certain groups and folks are trying to pass against our communities. So when it comes down to what we're working on right now is empowering our people. It's going out across the world, telling the story about Gary. So the David Nashes of the world will say, look, I need to take a look at Gary. I didn't know it was a predominantly black city sitting on a lake with all the resources that many communities across this country didn't have. That's many geographically positioned. Nobody is positioned like this right now. In a predominantly black community, and people laugh when I say we can be that Wakanda, and I say that jokingly, but I'm very serious. We can have our own economy right now, and it's going to happen.
So we have the commission, where we have senators, congressmen, bishops, doctors, therapists, entrepreneurs.
Nothing like it.
And you've been able to put together something called the Youth Commission. You want to talk about that?
Absolutely, man. This is something I'm very, very proud of, man. Working with Dane, working with Duke. We're going to start a mentoring program in Gary. We're taking about a dozen young black boys. And number one, we're going to empower them. We're going to teach them about knowledge of self, number one. Number two, we're going to teach them those skills of entrepreneurship. We're going to talk about health and wellness. We're going to talk about the history of our people and the history of religion, like Bishop Purnell talked about. There's no reason, you just listed all of these individuals, from Andre Carson, Congressman, to Dr. Chris Purnell, who's rocking. She's killing it on CNN almost every other day. We have some of the most influential leaders in the nation do it all to pray.
We got Taj, therapist, is here now.
Melody, you know, everybody's killing it, man.
Just got a proclamation from the Senate of New York for the work the commission is doing.
So when we go out and we are feeding the people, it's not just feeding them physical food. You're trying to feed their mind as well.
And how do you see it? What are we doing for Gary Duke?
I'm right with Eddie. You know, that's what I was on before I went in. You know, trying to get back. So now I got the education to get with the people in the other organizations to do it now.
If you want another amazing video with the one and only Dame Dash, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.